I was visited by, call it what you like, extraterrestrial aliens, an empress who I called Barbinkium 23.
Sorry, what was her name? Sorry,
Barbinkium 23.
Barbinkium 23. And she was an empress.
An empress of a kingdom. I don't know the name. I was not party to the name. I was not given the name. And I done it with her on 2 occasions. I did it the 13th of May.
You did what, sorry?
I done it with her on 2 occasions. 13th of May 2004, and exactly 1 year later, 13th May 2005.
Okay, well if we can take this chronologically. I've just tweeted the diagrams and the photos that you sent me.
Right.
So I'm looking at 13th of May 2004, 6:21 in the evening.
That is correct. That's when coitus took place. Yeah.
Barbinkium 23.
Right.
Well, can you describe her? She looks like a dog, and I don't mean that in a rude way.
She looks like
she looks like a dog. She's on all fours. And on her back, she has tits on her back.
She's got tits on her back, yeah. But
come on, no one's perfect.
No, and she's got. So you're, and I've had to pixelate the picture because it's a little bit vulgar for some people.
Okay, right. Okay, I was just attempting to give a diagram.
Oh no, that's fine.
That coitus can take place, and you made it clearly led quite a sheltered life.
Well, no, I've had sex. I've got kids. I've had sex, but I'm never with an empress from another planet.
If I may.
Sorry, I do apologise.
She's in a position that you can receive. I don't want to be too graphic for your listeners, but that's the same position that human beings can do as well. And Barbinkium, that was a position that she liked.
And it says, well, I've not seen that caption. She has a long thing. It looks about.
I thought it was a ponytail, like.
Well, it does look long.
The female human Ariana Grande, but apparently that's.
It's a tentacle going up your anus, etc.
It went up my bum, yeah, etc.
And that comes from the top of her head. It's about 8 feet long. What was that? What was that tentacle made of, and how did it affect?
Well,
the
as
sex?
you'll see from the diagram.
Yes. Looking at
what
the diagram
it was made
now.
of, I was not.
What did it feel like to you? Did it feel leathery? Did it feel
scaly,
slimy?
Hard?
Did it?
I got to tell you, it was pleasurable. It was pleasurable, and
it
was maybe possibly secreting something from the end of her tentacle as it went up my bum. But
okay, and now how did this situation occur? Were you in? Did she chat you up in a bar, being slightly flippant?
This is the problem. I mean, it's a very interesting question because, when I first met her, when I was out there painting, the sexual congress itself is extraordinary. A tiny bit of foreplay, maybe touching, tits on her back, and that. But what I would pay her a compliment. You have a beautiful smile, Barbinkium 23. Would you like these flowers? Of course, flowers in her culture mean a little more than vegetation. She'd sniff them and she went pee-pee on them, but that's fine.
Yeah.
All the conventional things that people do when they're courting on planet Earth is not necessarily. She had one word that she said to me throughout, "Conkeely," she'd say, and sometimes.
What does conkeely mean?
Well, it's very difficult to say. Sometimes she was angry when the foreplay did not please her. Conkeely, angry. And sometimes softly when she was stimulated. Conkeely. I believe that I had some form of union with Barbinkium 23. I found myself at one stage, I woke up and I think we had some sort of marriage ceremony. There's a finger buffing, some music after, but if that music was discordant, but nevertheless was clearly a celebration. And I've never married since, and that is probably because I believe I am married to Barbinkium 23.